My name is Nathan Dashke, and welcome to Fallout New Vegas Part 8. And oh, we got some stuff. Whew, alright, cool beans. Now, on the last part, what we did is we went to the Camp Florian, we helped them out with their problems, got the guy that was stealing the medical supplies. And then we went to a few ranger towers to update the stuff they got. Oh man, dude, all the DLCs are loading in. I just bought them all because we're gonna do the full game, so I gotta get all the DLCs. They're just loading in. But I think the next thing we're gonna do is I'm going to try to go to the Quarry Junction, since it is not that far from the Good Spring source. Because I wanna visit locations before we get to the strip. Because once we get to the strip, there's so many quests, and I'd rather unlock the locations first. So, oh come on, dude, geckos. Dude, geckos don't even stand a chance against me now. Actually, I forgot there's companion quests, so I'm gonna speak with Boone now. Can I just talk to you? Yes.
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river, no one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
Were you at Bitter Springs with First Recon?
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
We won.
That's it? You
Look,
won?
we've done some traveling together, but we're not exactly comrades in arms. I'm not ready to swap war stories.
Seen my share of terrible things. You can talk to me about it.
Maybe some other time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Goodbye. So we're obviously not good enough buddies with Boone yet to where he wants to talk with us. Which is kinda lame, I was sad. I was looking to have some nice dialogue with Boone. Maybe Eddie. That's what I figured out. EDE stands for Eddie. In fact. So I'm gonna follow main road. I'm gonna try to get on it because it obviously connects to Quarry Junction, which these people, like the guy said in the previous episode, they seem to be having problems with death claws, and if you've never seen a death claw, one of the scariest beings you could ever face in one of these games, man. Like, you think we've fought dangerous critters, well, we haven't seen anything of the likes of a true dangerous critter. Alrighty. Making our way over here. This is the main road, I believe. Yes, the Quarry Junction is right up on the road. I think the lady in Good Springs Sunny Smiles told me not to go this way because there's dangerous critters, but we stay in the mountains and stay away from the red. We should not have any issue with critters one bit. Okay, we're going good so far, dude. I'm surprised it's been this tame. What is that? You guys see that too in the distance? It's like a big old tower. Maybe that looks like a plant almost. What is that? Up on the map? I don't know what this is. We go get it? We probably should go get it. Alright, so I'm gonna climb up on this mountain really quick. Looks like there's a bad guy up here. Not necessarily a bad guy, but something. Okay. There's a sign. What does this sign say? Warning, death claws ahead. So there's death claws here? I don't see any death claws. Yongzaki Memorial. Oh, rad scorpions, yep. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Okay, we're just gonna keep going this way. It look like the quarry is around these rocks. That is a big scorpion. Don't come this way, boy. Nope, stay back. You'll get killed. Back off, buddy. Back off. Back off. No, screw you. What? How did I die, dude? How did I die? Literally, how did I die? Do they have poison or something? That's sad. We just did all that walking for no reason, basically. And you're not gonna catch me walking back to Quarry Junction, I'm sorry. Gonna remove it. We're gonna go. These are all side quests. Yes. We're gonna go ring a ding ding. So now they want us to walk to the freaking strip, and on the way we can hit up the. I actually think we can go to Ranger Station Alpha and then walk from an angle there. Dude, I do not know how that scorpion killed me. Like, scorpions do not have poison. Like, seriously, they don't. It's so weird. Alright, it looks like there's a main road we can walk on. How far does it go? Alright, it goes all the way around. As I know it goes all the way around. Could be a lie. Looks like there's something coming up here on the road. See it on my map, but I don't, or not my map, my marker thing, but I don't see any critters. Okay. Nothing bad yet. That's what we want. On a nice smooth walk. Cool. Oh, they're shooting at something. Oh, what are those? What are those, dude? What are those? Oh my god, dude, I don't think I'm ready to face these guys. You gotta kill these for me. Thank you, boo. Alright, dude, I did not want to face those. I'm not ready. So once we complete all the companion quests, I'll get rid of the companions. So they won't be with us the whole time. Once I get the boon to speak to me, and the rest of Edie's messages, we'll send them on their way. Things like that. Alright, what is this that we're coming up on? Whoa. I heard something. I heard like a growl. I don't know if there was a creature or not. What is this giant thing right here, bro? That is kind of a cute building. The rendering's awful, but that's because this game is so old. People don't realize how old this game is. I think it's like a 2007, maybe 2006. I may be wrong on that, but that's just what I'm thinking. But what is this place we're at right now? Could I enter? Maybe? What if I cross the lake? Camp Golf. Interesting, a new place, guys. Always like discovering a new place at the beginning of an episode, and we're only 8 minutes in, so. Really? There's a double one? Lake Las Vegas, and then Camp McCarran. I totally just barged into this place. Alright, I gotta cough really quick. Ooh, my throat was itching. Alright, I'm good. I'm good now. Now we're talking.
Patrolling the Mojave.
The Misfits tent. Let's see what we got here. So this is the Golf tent. I think it's just a normal one. We're gonna see if there's anyone in here we can speak with.
Hope we can defend it this time.
No. I know Nelson's back in our hands. I'm the one that did it, man. Alrighty. This is just another tent. We're just gonna check these rooms for any NPCs with names. Nope, normal troop. Okay. Let me guess, a normal troop? Most likely. Normal troop, alrighty. Just gotta do the normal procedure of check all the buildings for anyone we can speak to. Try to get as many quests as we can. Normal people. Not even any people in that one, actually. Look at it. Okay, how about this? Are you gonna have people in it? No. Alright, this main one will 100% have people in it though, so that I know for sure. Okay, let's see who's in here.
Patrolling
We
the
got-
Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
No, it just looks like normal NCR troops. Almost like there's no one in here, man. What the heck? Alright. Well, there has to be someone in the medical wing. I don't see why there wouldn't be. Alright, is there a doctor here? Doc Sawbones. I like your
Glad
name.
to see you. Need a patch job?
Can you... No, goodbye. I guess you have nothing
Sir.
to say. Cool. Cool beans. Cool, man. Good conversation. Alright, so he just wants nothing to do with us. So the only other place I can think of that will have people is maybe a tent there, and any of those rooms could possibly have one. Because one did say the Misfits tent, which is different than the other names of the other tents. So we're going to have to check back there. But first we're going to go up here, because this looks like a lady that will do business with us. Hello, lady.
Hey,
What is your name?
we won't go quiet.
Oh, you're just a
The
ranger.
Legion can count on that.
Okay, interesting. Are you just a ranger as well? Or are you a person I can speak with? A ranger? Okay. But I just gotta go inside, dude? Where do I speak with anyone about anything here? A ranger? Alright, well here's the door. We're gonna try in here. This is the resort. Big house resort. The big building we saw in the distance that we were going towards. That is this. Alright. So who's all in here? Anyone? Anyone of major importance? NCR Ranger, 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 Ranger,
We won't
Ranger,
go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Ranger, Ranger. Alright. Nothing important here. Wow, dude, is there not a single soul in here that I can like talk to? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. But no one's telling me nothing. Alright. We're gonna check upstairs to see if there's anything. Nope, upstairs looks pretty barren and destroyed. Like they don't even like use up here really. Whoa. You may be important. Chief Hanlon. Now there's someone we can talk to.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the balcony.
Well, why are you occupied at the moment? Go to the balcony then, dude. 'Cause I'm literally just trying to speak with someone, man. For some reason, no one wants to speak to me. Huh. Odd. Maybe there's someone in here? An engineer? No? Nothing of the likes? Alright, well I guess we can meet this man on the balcony. He seems to be the only guy that wants to talk to us. Alright, buddy, I'll meet you out here. Because you're pretty slow. A lot of people are slow in this game. I'm pretty damn slow in this game. Where are you, buddy? Chief Hanlon, come out, please. He not coming out, man? Oh, no, there he is. Good.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up, but it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Good to meet you, buddy. Do you ever stop talking?
I didn't realize you were in such a hurry. I get so used to sitting in this chair and listening to radio reports, sometimes I forget people are getting ready for war out there.
Let's talk about something
Shoot.
else. Tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Alrighty, why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Let's talk about something
Shoot.
else. Stop saying that. What do you know about
The
Caesar?
best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
Joshua Graham, interesting. How did the follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So what was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Interesting. Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one.
Interesting. Let's talk about something
Shoot.
else. Shoot! How is the NCR
It's
doing?
no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the boneyard. President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down at Baja.
Why are the funds tied up at the boneyard?
Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more funding to the Mojave campaign because it's unpopular. Most of the folks around the boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters die here.
Alright, what is going on in Baja?
Complicated. Goes way back. I told President Kimball that we need more rangers here. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol rangers are good men and women, but we're about to fight a war.
What about the troopers?
You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service rifles or armor. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have one vote at the ballot box, but they have a lot of money to throw around.
Alright, let's talk about something
Shoot.
else. Shoot. What's the Legion been up
Not
to?
too long ago, they took Nelson and Searchlight. They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado, and the monstrosity on the hill across the lake. That's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. It all roils and spins around him. You don't have to see the man to see the effect he has.
Tell me about Nelson.
Nelson was barely set up. We had a big stretch of unprotected land between Forlorn Hope and Searchlight, and Nelson was the solution. A deaconess named Dead Sea took the place and caused a lot of damage.
Continue.
By the way, I appreciate what you did for the troopers down there. Nelson might not be the most strategically important place, but taking Dead Sea out means a lot to them.
What happened at Searchlight?
Searchlight was worse. One of Caesar's Frumentari must have found something in there. Flooded the whole camp with radiation.
Let's talk about
Shoot.
something else. Shoot. Tell me about the Rangers.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time. But at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
Have any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger rangers.
There must be something good the Rangers have done that you're proud
Kind
of.
of a long one, but all right. About 25 years ago, a group of NCR settlers pushed way south into Baja. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map, but back then they were out of ways. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail. Word got
Continue.
back to one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. I went out with 6 rangers. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. We lost one woman to night stalkers and another almost died of dehydration. When we reached the place, it's 6 shacks set up around an old well. There's
Continue.
over 24 bodies lying in the dunes way outside of town, and 5 men with 308 rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders, aren't even heavily armed. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in 50 miles. I didn't have to talk to the men to see that they did not care one bit.
Continue.
They had planted an NCR flag over the well. They would not budge until every last one of them was laid out dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we'd already lost 10 Rangers on the way out. 10 Rangers, 5 men with 308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. Had some tough times, but it worked out okay for them. So there you go. That's my one bit of good.
Interesting story. So what happened at Hoover Dam in Boulder
In
City?
big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first two waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back. By the book.
Interesting. Continue.
But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge.
Continue.
Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening.
Continue.
We'd packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye, buddy.
Adios.
So we learned a lot from him. We got the background of Caesar, and we learned about a new character named Joshua Graham, which we have not run into, but people don't know if he's alive or dead, but we'll see. We'll see, you never know. This wasteland's crazy. You can run into people at any moment. So we're gonna go back down here and continue walking towards the strip, but we're gonna check these tents on the way out, just to make sure we got everything here that we need. It looked like the only man we could talk to, but I'm not sure. Alright. That's just a normal tent. That is also a normal tent. A normal tent. This man looks like we could talk to him right here. What's your name? Poindexter.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Are you in charge around
In
here?
a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
So that's a no, then.
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
How'd a guy like you end up in the army?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
Alrighty, goodbye, Poindexter.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Maybe, I don't know, man. You're kind of mean. Kind of like a smart
Patrolling
ass.
the Mojave almost makes you wish for
You look like someone I could talk to. Mags and Raz. Is that what this is? Misfits tent? Are you guys the Misfits? Let's talk to
Hell
Mags.
of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Alrighty, how'd you end up assigned to Camp
Easy.
Gold?
This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
Alrighty. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Max.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
I don't know. Goodbye.
Sure. See you around.
You got an attitude. Alright,
Hope we
let's
can
see what
defend-
Raz is up to.
Shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want?
Know anything about your squad
We
mates?
don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
Alright, so what's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the Boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Can you tell me anything about Camp Gold?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Yep, typical army. Why are you in the army?
Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
Alrighty, goodbye, Raz.
Right.
So where's this Ohana hair guy that they're talking about? Is this him right here? Is this Ohana hair? It looks like it could be. Yes, it is.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
Why are you afraid of
I
fighting?
ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Alright, can you tell me about your squad?
They're mostly
mates?
pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my two sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
Alrighty. What do you think of Camp Gold?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How'd you end up in the army? O'Hara.
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Alrighty, goodbye, Ohana
Toodaloo.
Heron. So this is one of the squads that is working for this NCR at the Gulf, and basically, I guess they're put here because this is where the shitty troops go, and I guess they decided to form a little squadron together. But now we're gonna start heading towards New Vegas, and we're gonna go to Vault 34. Is probably a good way to go. Wait, it wants to take us that way? Nah. We can cut through this way, most likely. Well, that was an interesting experience. This is Camp Golf. Nice people. No one too bad, unless there's a third person, fourth, fifth, sixth person actually that we can talk to. Let's see if we can. Maybe,
Well.
maybe not. No, you're just an average Joe. Cool beans. Where's the entrance to this place? I guess there really is no entrance. Alright, I just need to go straight. Lying to me here, I just need to go straight. Wants me to do this weird angle cut, but like I don't think we really need to do that. If we just keep going straight, it will eventually take us onto the right route towards the Las Vegas Strip to confront the man that shot us in the head and see what's good with him. Cause like I want to know what's up, man. Like why'd you shoot me in the head? Got no explanation for this. You just freaking did it. Kind of a crude move. Oh no, buddy. You got a wild pack of dogs right here. They're gonna start coming at me soon. Come on, dogs. Test me. Test me. Let's see what's good. You know what's good? Booyah, baby. Oh, you died. Yep. Sorry, buddy. It falls so easily, dude. That dog just got burned. I hate that that dog just got burned. I feel bad for the little dogger. But hey, man, it wasn't his choice, as I recall. Alright, are we going the right way now? Cool. I think they just wanted us to exit out the back, but like, we're already on the right path here. If we just keep going at this angle right here, we'll be making our way, making progress. We'll eventually reach a point where we don't have to do anything. We can just fast travel everywhere we want. These are mole rats, yeah. Mole rats don't worry me. Mainly because of that. They just die really easy. Man, dude, you're messing up my combat by taking away my freaking line of sight, line of vision. Baby, a level up, yes. Alright, give me speech. 60, and then we're gonna get more medicine, finish that off. Ooh yeah, baby. So let's see what we can get here. Mysterious stranger, that's what we want. Even though I'm not like a normal proprietor of using VATS a lot, I just really am not a fan of VATS that much. Because a lot of the time I'll be like right next to the dude and it makes it a 24% chance, and I'm like, how is it a 24% chance? Like, what? Oh, no, dude. Those are big geckos. Why are they yellow? Back off. Back off. Back off. Alright, buddy. Come on. Don't run. Ooh. You're freaking wrecked, boy. Alright, not too bad. Dealing with some geckos here. Alrighty, so this seems to be Vault 34. That is one of the various vaults we are gonna see. What is this that we're... Oh, I was like wondering, I was like, how are we getting closer to it? I was like, how did we... No, never mind. I forget what I'm saying here. I'm gonna be honest. It's whatever. We're just gonna keep walking. I can see the freaking Las Vegas Strip from here, boys. Or the New Vegas Strip, I guess, in this game. But it's technically the Las Vegas Strip. Oh, man, dude. We're getting pretty freaking close. It looks like there's some caravanners down here, probably. I may have to trade some goodies, maybe buy some stim packs. Or what is this down here, actually? Looks like a whole little civilization? NCR troops, maybe? Is NCR troops? Why are there NCR troops here? Are you just not? They are normal troopers. All right. Cool, I guess. Huh? Guess that's kind of cool. Who are you? Just normal?
Hello.
Right. Interesting. So we got something over here on the left. It looks like almost like a little town. Not 100% sure here. We're gonna have to go to the doors and find out. Oh my god, guys, there it is. Freaking Las New Vegas. You can see all the gates surrounding it. It's a pretty beautiful sight. What is this? This is Aerotech Office Park. I don't know if this is like a town or something. I don't know what it is. There seems to be people here, and they seem to be mostly friendly. All right, let's see who we can talk to. First, we got this ghoul guy.
I hear a troublesome
Bert
Legion camp
Gunner's
razed to the
son.
ground.
Yes, that was
Welcome,
me.
brother. How can I help you?
What's the deal with all these refugees?
Poor lost souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes on its shining strip. But the journey is often long, and the price to enter the city is steep. Those who could not pay ended up here, hoping to earn the caps they need. Some find honest labor, but more fritter away what little they've saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor. Still, I minister to them as I can.
Alright, what do you do here?
I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers.
That's noble of you.
I only do what I can to help.
Alright, goodbye, Bert.
Farewell, friend.
He's a good guy. I don't want to do
The
interesting.
Legion being wiped out at Nelson gave us some breathing room. Hopefully the brass will use that.
What exactly is this place?
This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken reprobates from all around. And if you don't have the caps to get onto the strip, odds are you'll end up here.
Sounds like a chaotic place. Is there any way I can
Well,
help?
I am a little short-staffed. Maybe you could give me a hand. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and vanished. I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating folk out of their savings. I just can't prove it.
Alrighty, what can you tell me about the missing people?
They never seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't notice it sooner. Young folks, old folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear.
Can you remember anything else?
Seem to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side, Dermot and St. James.
Tell me about this Keith.
Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him, poke around his shack, something.
Alrighty, now who are you, Parker?
Captain Parker. I'm in charge of this camp.
That's it, I guess. Tell me about this. Oh, no, not again. Goodbye.
See ya.
See you, Captain Parker. You seem like a pretty decent man. So there's a few areas we can enter. It looks like we can enter there. And there's some doors over there. And a tent over there we can enter as well. So we're going to start with these doors over here. And see what's inside the Aerotech Suite 200. Alrighty, open up, boys. I'm coming in. Alrighty, so first off, we got...
Morning.
Oh, those are actually just junkies. Alright, so this is Keith, the guy he was talking about.
Hey there. Fancy a game of Caravan?
No. Who are you?
Name's Keith. You feeling lucky? I got games of chance, games of skill, games of you name it. Want to win a little cash?
I think I'll pass for now.
Your loss.
Alright, let's do speech. I've run some cons in my day. One clever bastard to another, what's your trick?
You know how they say you make your own luck? Well, let's just say I make mine with a little extra ink on the cards.
Marked cards, huh? A little bit obvious, but not
Hey,
bad.
it's not like I use them all the time. Mostly I keep them in my shack until I see a really fat score roll into town.
Alrighty. Sure, let's play. No, goodbye.
Come on back if you want a game.
So we need to get our barter up, so we're going to come back once we level up. First, we're going to leave here. It doesn't look like we can speak to anyone else in here. There's 3 more areas we can enter. No, 2, actually. The tent and there. We're going to do those. And then maybe finish the Coyotes mission. It depends how long it takes. But we definitely need to level up to get the barter so we can ask the man about selling chems. Because if he admits to us he's selling chems, we can complete the quest with Keith, eh? Now we're entering Aerotech suite number 300. Wow, this is desolate right here. Not a single soul in sight. Okay, well, guess we have no business in there. Huh, that's just what I assumed. This is a beautiful little town. I like it. The only last place I can think that there will be someone inside is this tent. We're gonna see if we can enter here. Aerotech tent. It's just a normal tent.
I hear a troublesome
Let's see
Legion
who's
camp got razed to the ground.
Ooh, Frank Weathers, a new man we can speak to. Okay. Let's speak to Frank Weathers then.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
My name's Frank Weathers. I'm a farmer, got a few hundred acres near Junktown. Well, I was a farmer. I guess I'm not much of anything now.
What do you know about the Legion?
They're cannibals, slavers, and worse. I hear rumors they're poised to overrun the entire Colorado River Valley, and even the army won't be enough to stop them. One of the officers here, or at Camp McCarran, might be able to tell you more.
Why'd you come all this way out to New Vegas?
I just wanted to provide for my family, and now they're gone. All gone. God forgive me.
I accidentally skipped a bit of dialogue. What happened to your family?
We were crossing the Mojave, not far from Searchlight, when a band of Caesar's Legion slavers came out of nowhere. They took my family.
So sorry, can I
You
help?
do that for a complete stranger? Thank you, my friend. The army says they don't have the available manpower, as if the city is more important. From what I've gathered from NCR Rangers, they were most likely taken to Cottonwood Cove. You might start there.
Alrighty. Goodbye, Frank
Goodbye.
Weathers. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna notify Parker about this man's illegal cards that he's using to scam people out of goodies.
No,
Parker, there
something
you
I can
are.
help you with, stranger.
Yes, I got evidence. Keith has a set of marked cards he uses to cheat.
Marked cards, huh? I suppose it's obvious, really. Here, you've earned this. I'm gonna go take Keith into custody. If you're interested in a little extra pay, I wouldn't mind backup.
Sure, I'm in. Why
Glad to
not?
have you. Let's go. Just stick close and follow my lead. Keith's a cowardly son of a bitch, but he might try something if he's desperate.
Alright, you lead the way, Parker. I didn't know he was gonna ask me to back him up and take it out, Parker, man. I don't know if I wanted to do this. But crap, if that's what you're going for, I guess we can see what Parker's up to. Buddy, you gotta walk faster than that. I'm gonna have to shoot you. Nah, dude, I won't shoot Officer Parker. Or is he Officer Parker? What are you? What's your status? Captain. Captain of what? Captain of catching people for putting ink on the cards, man? Alrighty, enter this room with me. Please hurry up, buddy. He's almost there. Boone, you're getting in the way, buddy. Get out of the way, Boone. I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna see if he'll enter faster, maybe, if I enter.
I hear a troublesome Legion
Here he
camp
comes,
got razed
buddy.
to the ground.
Yes, I did, buddy. And you're a fucking junkie. Get out of here. Come on, get in the door, buddy. Come on, Parker. I believe in you. I know you had to. There we are.
Keith, in the name of the NCR, I'm placing you under arrest for illicit gambling.
Fuck you, man. I ain't going nowhere with you.
Come quietly now. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Why don't you go cry to your wife then? Oh, that's right. She left your worthless, stinking ass.
You son of a bitch!
Hello.
Do it.
I hear a troublesome legion ship
Trolling the
got razed to
Mojave
the
almost
ground.
makes you wish for a nuclear...
Oh my god, he's still going at it. Do it again. Wow, I can't believe that. We're gonna search Parker. Impact, Jack of Spades. Alright, let's leave. Parker, what did you just do, buddy?
Well, that was a bit messier than I would have liked. Is there anything else?
I just shot that man solely because he insulted you.
Yep. I always warned him not to push my buttons. Well, ain't nobody gonna miss him anyways. Here you go. I promised you an extra reward for coming along, so that's what you get.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Now, what's this next quest? Is the Coyotes? Travel to West Side to speak with St. James. Where is West Side? Over there. Interesting. So, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we'll head up to the Crimson Caravan Company, Freeside North Gate, Northern Passage, and then we will hit the West Side area, and then from there we'll get the Ranger Station, and we can also get this Ranger Station. So other than that, guys, this is it for part 8. Hope you guys enjoyed. We have now entered the town of, or not the town, just an Aerotech park, but it's been turned into a little town. Not too many people now, especially since we murked one. We have about 1, 2, 3 guys here with names and a few other people. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.